Police are investigating a deadly shooting in Kingwood. A woman was found dead inside of a home and a man taken into custody after police say he shot at officers. This happened at around 2:30 this afternoon on Babbling Creek Drive near West Lake Houston Parkway. Jalissa Garza joins us live from that neighborhood this evening. And Jalissa, it appears it's still a very active scene this evening. What have you learned?
Cheryl, that's right. The scene is still active. About 5 minutes ago, we saw another crime scene unit drive right into the scene that's behind us. HPD tells us that when they arrived at the home, the suspect, who's now in custody, was waiting outside in what they describe as an ambush style.
Who thinks of a gunshot here in Kingwood?
Gary has lived in this Kingwood neighborhood for 18 years now. He preferred to not show his face on camera, but still wanted to share what he witnessed on his street Sunday afternoon.
So I was just sitting there and I heard a loud noise, not thinking it was a gunshot.
Gary was sitting in his truck ready to head out to the grocery store, but he realized that loud noise was a gunshot.
It wasn't long after that 3 police cruisers pulled up and they jumped out of their vehicles with guns drawn.
According to HPD, they received calls of an assault happening inside of a home along Babbling Creek at around 2:35 p.m.
At approximately 2:42, we received an additional call of a neighbor reporting hearing gunshots.
HPD Assistant Chief Jessica Anderson says when officers arrived, the suspect was already outside.
Was waiting outside in an ambush style, waiting for the officers to arrive to shoot at them. The officer's vehicle sustained approximately 7 shots.
Assistant Chief Anderson says the officers never fired their weapons back because it was unsafe for them to do so, and continued taking shots until the suspect stopped.
The suspect then proceeded towards the officers with his hands up, and he was taken into custody without any incident.
Gary captured that moment on his cell phone from inside of his truck.
Of course, the police were yelling at him to get on the ground, which he eventually did.
Once the suspect was arrested, police went inside the home where they found 2 children hiding in a closet upstairs, not injured, and a woman was found dead with a gunshot wound.
The suspect and the victims were related. It's unclear what precipitated this event. However, the responding officers indicate that the suspect may have been in some kind of mental crisis based on what he was saying to the officers.
We're told that the 2 children were picked up by other relatives. As for the woman who was found dead inside the home, police believe that she was in her 20s. Again, this is an ongoing investigation and still an active crime scene here in Kingwood. Back to you, Cheryl.
A scary situation, Jalissa, especially for those children. Thank you.